swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back that was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
Chris Davis is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, now you got two runners on with one out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Bautista is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Trey Mancini. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hughes comes set. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Kevin Gossman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the 3rd frame in this one for Memorial Park. Standing in, Phil Hughes. 9, 1 and 2 due up. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop-up. Davis on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Castillo. The throw to first is in time, and he will head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Gardner is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Adam Jones will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Here it comes, 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Bautista has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Into the box now, Starlin Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hit out towards second. Scope has it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more.
Nope,
that misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, he wanted that one, and he probably should have got it, but his stuff is so good right now. You just throw another one, put it right back on the corner again.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Frazier is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches 2 strikeouts doesn't get much better than that.
Todd Frazier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Into the box, Phil Hughes, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready with another 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch on its way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. The pitch. 1-2 now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The 1-2 from Hughes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 39, Kevin
into the box.
Gossman.
Kevin Gossman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled back.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul the west.
And that's the final out of the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out. Fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much
14,
difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Starlin Castro.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here's line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Jose Bautista.
Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Scope onto the grass, and that's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Beckham.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1-1 on the way from Hughes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Hicks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And Trumbull will reach. He's got a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Third baseman,
Well, it looks like just a ground ball
Manny
base hit and the box
Machado.
scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 4-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Hughes comes set. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Chris Davis.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swing, strike 2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Greg Bird. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is in his tracks now, and there's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore, and we still have no score. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jonathan Scope.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here's another 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in to try it again, Wellington Castillo. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more. Todd Frazier, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Corey Seager has moved into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher, Hughes.
Corey Seager.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Darren O'Day will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
56.
Caleb Joseph is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. Thrower won't get him.
Well, he came in out of the bullpen feeling like he had good stuff, and now all of a sudden the hitters are letting him know back-to-back hits on 2 pitches, and he finds himself in trouble.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one.